Jean Grey was raised in New York by her parents Elaine and John. As a child, she witnessed her best friend Annie Richardson get hit by a car, and the trauma of it triggered her telepathic powers, meaning that she experienced her best friend's death firsthand like she was dying herself. The trauma of it caused Jean to isolate herself from other people, scared to lose anybody like that again. Her worried parents were directed to Charles Xavier, who met Jean and told her that she was actually a mutant. Soon she moved to the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, which was a school dedicated to helping mutants, and became a founding member of the X-Men. Soon after that, Jean realized that she also shared a connection with a cosmic entity known as the Phoenix. The Phoenix has unlimited power to create and destroy, and also can corrupt its host. The first time Phoenix bonded with Jean was one of those destructive times. Phoenix has also been the cause of Jean's death multiple times, as well as her resurrection. And during one of these deaths, Mr. Sinister took the opportunity and cloned Jean. That clone then became Madelyne Pryor and was put in the path of Scott Summers. Scott immediately fell for her due to her similarity to Jean. They eventually got married, and together they now have a son called Nathan, aka the hero Cable. Things between Scott and Madelyne eventually got complicated when Jean was resurrected, and Scott left Madelyne, who had just had Nathan, to go back to Jean. Madelyne then descended into villainy and became the Goblin Queen, which is a whole other topic of conversation, and I actually have a full blog post on this which I'll leave a link to down below if you want to have that full story. But for now, back to Jean herself. Jean is considered an Omega level mutant, meaning that she is one of the most powerful on the planet, and her powers include telepathy, which includes the ability to create illusions, memory manipulation, and psychic blasts. She is also an Omega level telekinetic, meaning that she can create force fields, concussive blasts, and can also fly, among other things. When she is bonded with the Phoenix, she is also capable of interstellar travel, meaning that she can fly through the vacuum of space and survive. She can also create cosmic fire from nothing, has total control over existence, and is functionally immortal with the amount of time she has died and been resurrected. She is in fact so powerful that multiple telepaths, including Emma Frost and Cassandra Nova, have stated that they're actually afraid of Jean and how powerful she is. In terms of great starting points for Jean as a character, you cannot go wrong with X-Men Origins Jean Grey, as this literally covers her origin story in a little bit more detail than I've gone into, and everything you need to know about her to get you started. If you want to dive headfirst into a major storyline, you can also check out yesterday's X-Men. This sees Jean and the rest of the original team of X-Men time traveling to the future and seeing what they get up to, and specifically we see this Jean dealing with the fact that in the future she is dead and everything that has happened to her in the preceding years. It doesn't sound like a good starting point, but I can assure you it is, and on top of that, it really gives Jean a chance to shine, so if you want to get to know her better, this is a great option. You can also check out E for Extinction, which is another great starting point for Jean and the X-Men in general, and this one again really gives Jean a chance to shine and show off her powers. If you're looking for Phoenix-based runs, you cannot go wrong with the Dark Phoenix saga, as this is the first time Jean and the Phoenix bonded together and you see the destructive force of the Phoenix. Phoenix Endsong is another great one, especially if you want to learn more about the dynamics of the X-Men team and what it takes for them to go up against a Jean they have thought dead for years. And finally, the resurrection of Jean Grey is a fantastic look at the relationship between Jean Grey and the Phoenix when the Phoenix has taken over Jean's body. And that is my explanation of Jean Grey in under 5 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me if there's any other Marvel comic character you'd like to see me do this for, so I can get working on another video. And please also don't forget to hit subscribe to see more of my videos where I'm going to be talking more about Marvel comics and the MCU. Until next time everyone, bye!